tomorrow, this priority list is going to be key. Sorry, I'll get this. So you must know how to use this priority list. Remember, you work from the bottom up. These are the least important things. These are the most important things. So a radical is like a methyl or an ethyl or a propyl. Halides are group 7 elements. You can put minor annotations on here. Alkynes triple bond, alkenes double bond. You can see here that means if you've got a double bond and a triple bond in a molecule, the double bond takes priority. Amines, alcohols, ketones, and aldehydes are outlined here because we might change the naming depending on the situation. So if it's the most important thing on the list, it's a suffix. So if it's an aldehyde, it's a suffix. Now, if you've got an aldehyde and a ketone together, the aldehyde will be an al, and the ketone now gets second place. It becomes an oxo. It changes the names. Suffix means it comes after the name. Prefix means it comes before. We're going to try a few of these. I think that'll work. I'm going to give you 4 to name. Okay, so there's the first one, and we'll talk you through these as we go. Number 2. Number 3. Let's see, what are we going to put on here? And number 4. Okay, so one section of the test, you're going to have to be able to name things. So I'm going to go through these ones. The first step is to always find your longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't go this way because there's a no interrupting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always get your root down first. It's a pent. Now, try and find your functional groups and find the most important one. I believe aldehyde is the highest on the list. So it's 1-pentanal. Now, because the ketone is not the highest on the list, instead of calling it one, you got to call it an oxo. Notice that the al is under the column that says suffix. Oxo is under the column that says prefix. Prefix means before. 2-oxo. So it becomes before the root. On the 4th carbon, we have an ethoxy. Okay, same thing here. Longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pent. Find your highest ranking functional group. It is a pentanol. So start counting from the end closest to the highest ranking functional group. Next functional group, because it's not highest priority, instead of being called an amine, it's now called an amino, and that is a prefix. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 amino. And on the amine, we have a carbon. So we've got an N-methyl. If it was a 2-carbon chain, it would be N-ethyl. Don't forget, guys, the great thing about video is you can rewind it. So if you miss something, go back and take a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a pent. What is the highest priority? Double bond, pentene. So we start counting from this end. Hi, Evan.
Isn't the triple bond?
I think the double bond is. Did you look at your list?
It's the double bond.
Oh, it's the double bond, Evan. guys, we have a triple bond on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-ine. It would make sense that it would be the triple bond, but it's not. Okay, this confusing looking molecule here. Don't get caught up looking at everything at once. Get a process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a hex. Highest ranking functional group right there. It is a 2-hexanone. We have a ene in there, so we have a 3-ene. Always a suffix for the double or triple bond. Always comes after the root. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5,5-dibromo. Common mistake. People will just call it 5,5-bromo or 5-dibromo. Dibromo means you have two. Where are they? One's on a 5 and the other one's on a 5. Then we have to take a look at the structure. Cis or trans. This is trans. The cis-trans always comes out front. Trans, 5,5-dibromo, 2-hexanone, 3-ene. Yes, these were complicated ones. I was trying to throw multiple tricks in here. Drake, you got all of these?
Yeah.
Good man.
It's making a lot more sense to that.